Well done, Mafia. If I have any message to tell anybody that doubted the Bills from the beginning of this season, it's this one. What did I tell you? We are in the playoffs, baby. The Buffalo Bills are back in the playoffs. And might I even add that we don't need to be sweating our asses off until the final game of the season and hoping that a bunch of other random teams give us some help to sneak our way in. We clinched with 2 more regular season games to go. Now, don't get me wrong, we still have a couple of games. Would certainly love to see the Bills win, just for the sake of establishing, some type of momentum. But guys, tell me that this is not the best feeling in the entire world, knowing that regardless to what happens for the remainder of the regular season, we're in. We are in. Say that you're as excited as me, smash that like button, and be honest and comment what you thought our record was going to be this year. It's time to eat crow, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely time to eat crow. The way that we clinched last week, now don't get me wrong, I know that it wasn't some offensive shootout. What was the most impressive to me was the way that our defense showed the out. 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. I mean, guys, our defense went out there and once again proved to the entire world that we can beat every single team in the NFL. And it's all because of our damn defense. Now, let's put it this way. Our defense was putting so much pressure on Duck, throwing it a bunch of disguise coverages and really just making his life a living hell. In fact, Duck ended up attempting more passes than he has had throughout his past 4 starts. The more that we made Duck pass, the more mistakes that he was going to make. And I mean, I honestly feel bad because I'm not really sure how this game would have turned out, say that the Steelers were as healthy as the Buffalo Bills were, but whatever, baby. I'm going to take it. The Buffalo Bills are in the playoffs, and I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. And all right, here we are on the Don Mafia Reddit page. I will put the link in the description just in case you want to join the conversation throughout the remainder of the season. But number 1 post, playoffs. Yeah, guys, this is something new to Bills fans. And I mean, I honestly understand that we ended up making the playoffs 2 years ago, but I mean, it was just, super stressful. And at the end of the day, we really ended up getting lucky making the playoffs that last time in 2017. I mean, we legitimately fell right on our ass right into the playoffs itself. This year in 2019, we absolutely earned it. And holy shit, guys, I'm jazzed. So next we're going to Sal Capaccio. Big name in Buffalo, especially when it comes to covering Buffalo sports. This is a nice little tweet exchange, so check it out. I guess I'm a bit early. You know what's coming. You know you can't stop it. And then, right after the game, he goes, this tweet didn't age well, but come to think of it, neither did this one. Mason Rudolph will have a better season than Allen. Yeah, that's probably the coldest take of the year. Pats fan coming in peace. Now, that's pretty funny too, because I actually ended up seeing a tweet the other day that was saying something along the lines of, the Patriots videographer was suspended without pay for doing exactly what he was told to do. I honestly think the evidence is there. And I mean, me putting aside my bias as a Bills fan, they knew what they were doing. They absolutely knew what they were doing in that scenario, straight just filming the Bengals sideline. I would really, really love to see some type of consequences for them. I'm not necessarily sure if this is even possible to ban a team from a playoff berth, but would love to see them losing a first-round draft pick. Would even love to see a suspension of Bill Belichick for a couple of games next season. Hell, maybe even the postseason. Let's go it that way. But yeah, great take there. All right, yeah, this one right here. Right after reviewing the play, face mask. That was probably the most ridiculous call that I've ever seen in my entire life. That is legitimately the most ridiculous call that I've ever seen. Look, this guy actually, he took it upon himself to draw a hugely extended face mask to make it even look like it was possible. That was an issue. In fact, me and several of my buddies, we have been talking about ways that you can fix the NFL officiating. And I honestly think that each and every single play should be eligible for a challenge, especially calls that are somewhat controversial. Maybe not like a holding or maybe not like an offsides or anything like that. That's a bit much. But those penalties that are pass interference, roughing the passer, face masking, those that put a lot of damage, I think that they should be allowed to be challenged. The amount of slept on the Bills are is unbelievable. Look at this tweet. How seriously should we take the Bills after clinching a playoff spot? How much more do you people need? We're 10-4. We finally beat teams that have winning records. And you're still asking how seriously we should be taking the Bills. You should be taking the Bills very, very seriously because we can beat any team in the NFL. And that's a cold, hard fact. Josh, clinches playoffs before Baker, Darnold, sports media. You weren't supposed to do that. You're right. I've been walking around saying yeah at random times today whenever I think about our victory last night. Me too, dude. Like, me too. Like, I have been the most insufferable, cocky fan that you've ever seen in your entire life. I really have. Dion Dawkins would ask, why is Josh Allen so good in the fourth quarter? Because Josh Allen, his name starts with a J and ends with an N, and all across the board, that's just what his parents did for him, and it's special. That's not real, right? That's not real because that's wow. The Buffalo Bills are going to the playoffs. The Saints are too, so let's scout a potential Super Bowl matchup. Bills. Now, say that I were to read this post like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I would probably say, yo, calm down. Calm down. It's realistic, guys. I mean, we're in the dance right now. We're really in the dance right now. I'm not going to be so quick to tell you that the Super Bowl appearance is out of the picture. Let's look at it from this perspective. Our first game, most likely that we'll play during the wildcard round, is against the Houston Texans, in which I believe that we can contain them. I really do, especially with our secondary going up against DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller. That could be a win right there. And I honestly think, say that we're in that bracket, we could beat the Pats again. Now, first game against the Patriots, we demonstrated that we can hang with them defensively. And I think we're going to beat them this Sunday. So, that's an opportunity. And then say, for example, that we're going up against the Ravens in the AFC Championship. That's going to be a hard-fought game. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that we only lost by a single touchdown, we have a possibility of winning that one too. And then the Super Bowl, who knows, guys? Why not us? Why not us? Chris Collinsworth. Cole Beasley drops pass leading to interception. Collinsworth. Why would Josh Allen do this? Yeah, he fucking sucks, dude. He fucking really sucks. Like, especially on that 3rd and 9 play where Josh Allen hit Croft in the end zone. I'm pretty sure seconds before the ball was even snapped. And so our boy Collinsworth saying, oh, so the Bills should probably play it safe here and just get the points. But nah, no way. Let's just hit Croft. Funny story, too. Random when it comes to this. Did you know the last time Tyler Croft scored a touchdown was during the game where the Bengals sent us to the playoffs in 2017? It's a good omen, baby. That's a good omen. Well, Don Mafia, I think that's going to have to do it. I hope you enjoyed this Reddit video. Like I said, I'm going to try and put out one of these at least once a week, especially if you guys keep on giving me, some great submissions. I'm going to go through them. Guys, once again, the Bills are in the playoffs. We should be super excited about this team. I have been ecstatic about this team from the beginning of the offseason. Once I saw Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott make all of the potential moves in free agency and in the draft, it's just going to show you, dude. Trusting the process was not just some bullshit that was going to serve as some type of security blanket for their jobs. They were serious about it. And they built a team that is ready to win. And I could not be more happy about the Buffalo Bills. I really can't. Besides that, guys, thank you for tuning in to yet another edition of the Don Mafia Report. Be on the lookout for my preview video for the Patriots game, most likely coming out in about a day or two, and I'll probably give you like a bonus video in between that as well. But once again, thank you, and let's go Buffalo.